Howdy, hi. It is Do Your Job Sports MLB Rundown picks and predictions for Monday, April 14th, 2025. We are looking at the best bets of the day. I'll have to get into the video. All right, previous day's results. Once again, we go 3 and 4. I think this is 3 days in a row of me going 3 and 4. This is not fun. I can't hit a money line to save my life. We had 3 basically even monies today. None of them panned out. So I'm going to recap these games real quick. Then we'll get on to the picks for tomorrow. Game numero uno. It was the Twins and the Tigers. We had the under 8.5 runs. That one hits. Final score of this game, Detroit, 1 run. Minnesota, 5 runs. Simeon Woods Richardson actually pitched pretty well. He went 5 innings, gave up 5 hits, struck out 5. Casey Mize did not go quite as well. 7 hits, 4 earned runs, only 3 strikeouts. Surprisingly, no walks between either starting pitcher. The Twins actually looked like they were capable of scoring and hitting the baseball today, and it was the top of their lineup. You had Edouard Julian with a home run, Byron Buxton with a home run. Interesting to see someone did not play. Carlos Correa did not touch the field today, and the Twins won. I do not think that is a coincidence. Carlos Correa is butt. Next game, we had another under. We had the under 7 runs in the Mariners and the Texas Rangers. This one hits easy peasy. Final score 3-1 with the Rangers losing. Mariners get it done. Only had 6 hits the entire game. But when Cal Raleigh goes yard in the bottom of the first inning, that is when you know the game is over. I swear to God, every single time I bet against the Mariners, Cal Raleigh just reminds me how much he hates me and hits a home run. That is number 5 on the season, I think. He is kind of, he's putting it where the shun don't shine, if you know what I'm saying. We then had another winner, the over, 7.5 runs in the Yankees and the Giants. I'm pretty sure this Yankees team is just an auto over. Really, no matter who they're playing. Logan Webb, 5 innings pitched, 5 hits, 3 earned runs, and he walked 4. Again, Logan Webb gets credited with the win, but he didn't really pitch that well. Gave up a double to Escara, gave up a single to Ben Rice, and then a single to Goldie. The Giants came back. They were down 3-0 after 2, and then they kind of came back on Rodon. You had Jung-Hoo Lee hit 2 home runs, 2 of them. And then you had Christian Cross reaches on an error by Goldie. So yeah, that is how that one ended 5-4. Then we got our losers, Tigers plus 100 on the money line. No bueno. They only scored 1 run. They had 5 hits, but that was not enough. We had the Guardians. This one hurt me in 2 ways. We had 2 bets and we lost them both. We had Guardians plus 110 on the money line going for the sweep of the Royals. That didn't work. Then we had the over, 7.5 runs. That also did not work. Final score of this game, Royals 4, Guardians 2. Cleveland did hop out to an early 2-0 lead, and then Cole Reagans stepped back into the mound. 7 2/3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 10 strikeouts, no walks. That man was a machine today, an absolute machine. Not stopping him. Cleveland does win the series, but that doesn't really matter to me currently because I lost both of my bets. So I still like Cleveland. They are still my team, but I was pretty pissed. We then had the Rangers plus 110. They only scored 1 run. I mean, not much to say there. Shout out to, Logan Gilbert on the bump today? Yeah, Logan Gilbert. 5 innings pitched, only 3 hits. Struck out 7, only walked 1. Nathan Eovaldi, 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned. Another short start. He can't go length. And then when he can't go length, the bullpen comes in and gives up more runs. So not ideal. Texas loses the series to Seattle. Seattle back to 8-8 as they sweep Texas. Okay, that is the recap. Let's get on to the picks for tomorrow. All right, first game here. We got the Royals taking on the Yankees. I'm going with no money line bet. We are going to continue the trend of betting the over in Yankees games. On the mound for the Royals, you got Seth Lugo, 1-1 on the season with a 3.24 ERA. Going up against Carlos Cookie Carrasco, 1-1 with a 7.71 ERA. Royals coming off of a series loss to the Guardians. I think the Yankees are coming off of a home series loss to the Giants. Let me double check that. Yeah, they are. They lost 2 out of 3. So I like this as a revenge spot. Maybe not a revenge spot, as a get-up spot after losing a home series, playing against a very inferior lineup that is the Royals. But I do think the Royals should still be able to score. Most of this Royals team does have experience with Carlos Carrasco. Carrasco last year was on the Guardians for, I think, the majority of the season once we got him from New York. Carrasco's not very good at pitching. 1-1 on the year, 11 2/3 innings, 10 strikeouts, 3 walks. His main problem, hard contact. He gives up 4 home runs so far this season, and he's old. He's 38 years old, doesn't throw the ball as hard as he used to. If he doesn't have his stuff and his commands off, get ready to see a lot of walks and a lot of meatballs thrown down the middle of the plate. The Yankees really doesn't matter who they're going up against pitching-wise. The previous day they saw Logan Webb. You have another good pitcher here with Seth Lugo. He's 3.24 ERA. It's a quality guy. I don't think it matters, though. Look at the Yankees lineup. Goldie, Rice, Judge, Bellinger, Volpe, Chisholm. Like, someone's going to hit a dinger. It's just going to happen. Give me the over, 8.5 runs. Don't think too much about it. The Yankees are pretty good. Next game, I'm taking the Tampa Bay Rays minus 120 on the money line in the under of 8.5 runs. They are taking on the Red Sox, who are 8-9 on the year. Red Sox have Tanner Houck on the mound, 0-1 on the season with a 4.41 ERA. Tampa Bay, Shane Baz, 1-0 with a 1.39 ERA. This dude's had really good stuff. Someone who hasn't had really good stuff, Tanner Houck. Like I said, 0-1, 16 innings pitched, 4.4 ERA. He has 10 strikeouts, but he also has 7 walks. So far this year, he has gone against Toronto and Baltimore. Really not two of the better offenses we've seen. They do have good players. They haven't been hitting the ball well. Shane Baz, on the other hand, he's been dominating. Absolutely dominating. Pittsburgh and LA. Pittsburgh, 7 innings, 0 runs. Los Angeles, 7 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 4 base on balls. Struggled with a bit of command there, but I still think he's really good. I do like an under here. Both of these teams, Boston's on a travel spot. Tampa Bay, not on a travel spot. They do play in a smaller stadium, so it might be a bit of a concern for the runs. But the Tampa unders have been hitting relatively well. Prior to this series with the Braves they went under against the Angels, under against the Rangers, way under against the Pirates. I think they're due for an under. Give me the Rays. Give me the under. Next game we got, it is the Atlanta Braves taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. I cannot believe I'm doing this, but I'm going to back the Blue Jays. I hate this team. Every single time I bet them, they don't score runs. So I'm also betting the under of 9 runs, just in case they lay an absolute goose egg back at home. Atlanta Braves, they're kind of horrible. 4-11 on the year. I'm like 90% sure they just lost a road series to Tampa Bay. They did. They lost 2 out of 3 against Tampa Bay after beating the Phillies at home, surprisingly. This is a semi-rough travel spot. You have to go at Tampa Bay, and the next day you're playing in Toronto. That does not sound enjoyable. On the mound, they have Grant Holmes, 0-1 on the season with a 4.0 ERA. He has pitched against 2 really good teams. His 2 outings this year have been against the Dodgers and the Phillies, where he went 4 innings in both. So this dude is not going to go long into games. That's not going to go well for the Braves because they don't have a good bullpen. If you're telling me you got to get 5 innings out of this Braves bullpen, I think they're giving up at least 2 or 3 runs. Easton Lucas for Toronto, he's been really good. 2-0 on the year with a 0 ERA. He has pitched against, it's loading, Boston and Washington. Washington not very good. Boston solid. He's gone 5 1/3 in each, giving up 4 total hits. 4 hits in 10 innings pitched. He has struck out 11. He's only walked 3. The Braves bats have been a little hotter as of late. They've scored 3, 5, 6, 4, 3. So they're not putting up zeros like they were at the beginning of the season. But if you go up and down the lineup, they're still really struggling to hit. They have been switching a few guys in and out, so this lineup might look a little different. But I'm going to take the Blue Jays at home. Better starting pitcher on the mound. Way less of a travel spot. Give me the under, just in case both teams don't hit the ball. And that's what we're going with. Final game we're looking at, it is the Tigers and the Brewers. Now, the last time we took the Brewers plus 140, I actually think I had them like plus 155 or plus 160 just 2 days ago, and they blew a 4-0 lead in the bottom of the ninth. Surely they don't do that again. They're going up against Tigers. They have Tarek Skubal on the mound, 1-2 on the year with a 3.78 ERA. Past year's Cy Young winner, not off to the best start this year, going up against Tyler Alexander, who is 1-0 with a 2.84 ERA. I just think this line is pretty disrespectful. Like, yes, the Brewers did just lose a road series to the Diamondbacks, but the Tigers, they're good, but they're inconsistent. They've been reliant very, very heavily on their starting pitching, getting them through games. Their bats are solid, but Tyler Alexander's have a really good start to the season. 1-0 so far he's pitched 12 2/3 innings, 12 strikeouts. He's been solid. The teams he has gone against, he's pitched against Colorado and Cincinnati. He did kind of get shelled in Colorado, but that's at Coors Field, kind of to be expected. You're going to go up runs there. He went 3 2/3, gave up 6 hits and 2 earned with 1 home run. The Tigers, coming off of a winning road series at the Twins, despite only scoring 5 runs in the final 2 games, that's just more because the Twins suck. If we're looking at lineups, I like the Brewers lineup more than I like the Tigers. Both teams are in a travel spot, so they're both going to be a little tired. Give me the Brewers, give me the under 7.5 runs, just in case both pitchers pitch real well. All right, that is going to do it for me in this video. Hopefully, we win, and I don't go 3-4 again. I appreciate you guys watching and tuning in, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.